Starting next week, Metro bus riders will be able to travel from downtown D.C. into Alexandria. That's on a new route. WMATA says the A29 bus offers weekday and rush hour service, and that's directly from the Van Dorn Street station to Metro Center station. And starting Monday, those buses will run every 24 minutes. Metro says 50 bus routes will change this weekend, and that's following rider feedback. That's since the Better Bus Network. I'm pretty sure you've heard us covering that extensively when those changes came into play, and that happened in June. So that was the launch. And we'll have so much more information on that. That'll be on our website. Just go to dcnewsnow.com. Let's move on to a different story, or unless you have some commentary.
Yeah, well, what I like about this story is I did a lot of coverage on the Better Bus rollout and leading up to it. And even in that first week, some of the concerns that neighbors were having was just, if the routes weren't working for them or some of the routes disappeared entirely, that nobody was listening to them. They couldn't get through to anybody, or, they were hoping for better feedback. So it's nice to see that WMATA is listening and making some adjustments because so many people rely on public transportation, especially in this cold, as we talked about. You want to make sure you can get to where you need to go and that it works for you. So it's nice to see that they're making these changes.
Yes, absolutely. And I mean, I've gotten so much so I've heard different things, right? Reading comments on social media, our coverage, your coverage. And a lot of people, especially, born and raised in this area, we had the same system for so long. And just seeing the Metro bus routes change, it really confused everyone. No one knew where these buses were even going. And I know that there was a website that you can go to get help, but that just wasn't enough. A lot of people were still confused, still lost. Some people even had to take Lyfts or Ubers to get from one spot to their, I guess, the bus stop, because it was just so much longer of a walk than they're used to. So I know originally, they were saying, WMATA was saying this is for shorter wait times, adding more stops, maybe taking some stops away because many people weren't using those stops. But it seems like more damage was done just looking at all of the comments online.
Yeah, maybe in the temporary, but we've been at this, about 6 or 5 months now, this launch back in June. So hopefully people are getting a little bit better with the routes. And like we said, now they're updating. And hey, more routes into D.C. is good right now. The holidays, we got the holiday markets, a lot to see and do. So hopefully people can get into the city more easily.
Yeah, you can't beat that. All right.